Welcome back to the League of Hustlers. I'm your co-host HT,
I'm CD Barnes.
and this is League of Hustlers, where we prepare to prosper. How how do you find the best side hustles for 2022? Let's jump right into it. That's the big question everybody wants to know, right? What's the best side hustle? What are some side hustle ideas? What are the best side jobs or side gigs that, I can do to make the most money, right? Everybody wants to know that. It's a hot topic going around, but I'm here to tell you, I hate to break it to you, but all of them are good. This is just the truth of the matter. All of them work, right? And we've talked about this before. If you haven't, subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Um, this is something that we've talked about often, right? Because people are looking for that golden, key, that key that unlocks all doors. People are looking for that silver bullet, right? But there is no one thing fits all. There is no one size fits all. All right. And that's what we have to understand. Okay. What are your thoughts on that, bro? Because we hear
Um,
that a lot, right?
yeah, absolutely, man. People are looking for the perfect opportunity. They're having a hard time finding, this great $1 billion side hustle that's going to bring them wealth. They want to find the easiest side hustle. They want to find the fastest side hustle. They want to find the side hustle they can do from home. They want to find the side hustle that, $1,000 a day, $500 a day. But the truth of the matter is, the best side hustle for you is going to be the side hustle that you personally can stick to. And because we're
Hey,
all different, these things are going to be different for each and every one of us. I may not like artsy type of stuff or drawing or you know what I mean. That may not be a part of my personality. So side hustles where that tap into that level of creativity might not be a best fit for me. However, for you, it might be. So that's
yep.
really the number one thing, man. The side hustle that's going to work great for you is going to be the one that fits best for you. Side hustles are like shoes. They're like shoes, guys. You know what I mean? As far as
There is no one size fits all, right?
there is no one size fits all, and the styles and all like they're different. So you need to pick. It's personal. It's very personal. You need to pick one that fits you and one that you're comfortable in regards to the style and the whole like just the look and feel, the vibe of it needs to work for you.
That's a
You, it's
very good
personal.
point, man.
You want this money to go into your personal account, your personal pocket is going to be personal. The clients you're
And
dealing with, mhm,
the other thing right along those lines is that, like, you have to do it too. You know what I mean? Like, you
right?
have to be happy with it at the end of the day. Like, it's a
Hmm.
lot of things you can do for money, all right? But will you do it? Are you willing to do it? Right? Or
Right.
will you be happy with yourself at the end of the day doing it?
Yep. Major lifestyle. So
Yeah.
it has a lot to do with lifestyle, man. And I think personally, those are the best side hustles. All right,
Right.
ones that are easily implemented with your existing lifestyle. Um, a quick tip while we're just kind of talking about that, I think to ask yourself, what do people already know you for or come to you for? 9 times out of 10, you're already known for something, or you already have some sort of expertise, even if you don't look at it as something professional wise, that people ask you for, and you may not be monetizing that. So you need to
Right.
figure out, what that is, and then figure out how you can then do this value exchange for these people that are asking you for help in this particular area.
Yeah, man. But all of them work, man. All of them work. The
Hmm.
ones that you run across, the ones that you see, you wouldn't even be considering them. You wouldn't even see them if they didn't work, right? The stuff that doesn't work
Right.
doesn't get shine. You see what I'm saying? But like CD was saying, it really boils down to you. What are you good at? What are you gonna stick to? What are you going to again be happy with yourself at the end of the day? Because you could start a bunch of them and understand who you're talking to, right? We've tried all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And this is one thing that we've learned. And we've found that it's important to figure out what you have a capacity for from the beginning, right? Before you decide to go into any of these things, right? And it's so important that this is a section in the Dream Stream strategy, all right, which we put together for you guys to be able to work through, to be able to choose the right opportunity for you, right? And so there are certain questions that you need to ask. And without further ado, we're going to let you into a sneak peek of one of the sections of the Dream Stream strategy. All right. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you're locked in so that you can be a part of the Dream Stream strategy, so that you can get access to the Dream Stream strategy. Right. So let's look at this real quick. Right. So again, we're not showing the full thing, right? The full worksheet, but this is a piece from the worksheet, right? And we just want to talk about not all of the pieces in here, because this worksheet is actually longer, but we wanted to focus on a few things, right? To keep the video short, want to focus on a few things. So number one, first thing we want to focus on is your industry knowledge level of whatever opportunity that you're considering. So right here in this example, we talking about like an e-commerce store, right? The whole point of our opportunity risk assessor is so that you can go in here and give personalized, right? It's personal to you, ratings on each one of these items, because that's what it's about, right? I could list out literally right now 100 different side hustles that you can do without hesitation. I really could. But none of that matters. What actually matters is how much you are willing to do, how knowledgeable you are about the stuff, right? How motivated you are to do it. All right. And this is what our worksheet seeks to solve. It asks those questions and it makes you dig down into it, right? So first one here. So your industry knowledge level, right? How knowledgeable are you about whatever opportunity that you're thinking about? Okay. Or did you study it? Did you go to school for it? Did you, take classes for it? Is this something that you've been working on? Right. And I'll say, in terms of this opportunity assessor, this is all about being honest with yourself, right? Being honest with yourself and really asking those questions like, how knowledgeable are you honestly? From on a scale of 1 to 10, how actually knowledgeable are you about the opportunity that you're thinking about, right? In this example, an e-commerce store. For me, I'm in the, technology space and web design. I've trained in it, went to school for it, and and all of that stuff. So for me, it would rank high. Like my knowledge of it is high. I study it outside of school. I've studied it for years, right? So my knowledge of building an e-commerce store is very high, right? It may be different for you, right? And so everybody has all of these opportunities, but the important thing with this one in particular that you want to realize and be honest with yourself with is your actual knowledge of whatever you're considering. All right. So what's next, bro?
Yeah, so the next one is motivation level. And you need to pick something that is going to get you out of bed in the morning. You need to pick something that when it's time to do the task associated with it, you're not going to be dragging your feet, procrastinating. It's not going to hurt your back and give you a headache when you think about having to do this stuff. So you need to pick something that, again, fits in your lifestyle. It could be related to your customers. Like you could be really excited about providing that type of value to your customers. I can't wait to do this for this person. I can't wait to help this business do this. I can't wait So you just want to make sure that you're motivated when it comes time to execute the task. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself lacking.
Exactly. Next, we have the what we're calling the automatable level, right? How easy is it to automate, right? Think about whatever opportunity that you're considering. How easy is it to automate, right? How easy is it to pass certain tasks that's associated with it on to someone else, right? Are there things that you can put on autopilot? One thing that I've gotten into recently is Airbnb, right? A lot of those processes can be automated. The messaging, right, that goes out to the potential guests, automated. The cleaning task, right, is automated, it's outsourced, right? The promotion of it is automated, it's on Airbnb, VRBO. You see what I'm saying? So how automatable is whatever opportunity that you are considering? Think about it. If you are considering a pressure washing business, that's not really automatable unless you hire it out, right? And even then, right, you got one person with one machine that's out here getting to it, right? If we wanted to scale it, then how are you going to scale it? You're going to need another person, right? Because one person can only do one job at a time, right? One pressure washing job at a time. If we wanted to automate it and scale it and grow it, you would need to bring on a whole nother person, right? With a whole nother machine, a whole other everything, right? So think about how automatable is whatever this is, because we're about creating multiple streams of income, creating multiple side hustles. Why? Because your dreams are big. I hope they are, right? Your dreams consist of multiple things. And so we want to create multiple streams of income to cover each one of those dreams. Some streams could cover multiple dreams, right? But some dreams may need multiple streams. Okay. So in order to do that, it needs to be automatable, right? We need to be able to back up off of it, and sit down, and let somebody else get to it. All right. What's next?
Yeah, so next up, demand level. This is a very important one. You need to be taking on a task that is actually useful to people. Something that people actually need. Of course, the higher demand for whatever it is you're offering, the more likely you are to find yourself with customers and with clients. So you need to find a way to figure out how in demand your product or service is. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. You can do surveys, you can go online and look, you can look at other businesses and look at the metrics, the competition. You can look at the search results on Google. You can, how many people are looking for what it is you're offering. All right. The higher that demand level, the better. Okay. You want to offer a product or a service that people actually need, people actually want, and that way you may not have to spend a lot on advertising or marketing. People may be looking for you, and you just need to you just need to stand out in the street and say, hey, I do it, and then they come and find you. So demand level is a really big one. Depending on what your goals are with your side hustle, but if you want to be able to grow and scale, you're going to need demand for your products and services, and that's just a fact.
That's a big fact. Big fact. That's that determining factor, right? Supply and demand. That's the
Hmm.
core to capitalism, right? And so this whole sheet again, this is only we only wanted to touch on like four of these pieces. Is there are more things on here? It changes based off of what items or what ratings you give it, right? And then it calculates all of the different columns. It gives you a score, right? So when you're thinking about which opportunity that you want to choose, you can go through boom, 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 list them all out. And you have to be honest with yourself with all of these though, right? You got to be honest with yourself and not sauce it up, right? Sometimes you need to step away from the sheet, right? And come back to it maybe the next day and just be honest. That's the biggest thing, because if you lie on this, you're only hurting you, right? This is so that you can take an honest assessment of the direction that you can go. Because what I found, you know, in doing a personal one, and I might have had maybe like 30 different, 20 to 30 different opportunities that I was considering, right? But what I found is that some of them that I didn't think that I would be good at or want to do, be motivated to do or whatever, I didn't think would rank high, actually ranked high, right? And I pursued it and boom, got it up, got it going. You see what I'm saying? So this is going to allow you to have that honest conversation with yourself and to visually see, right, what opportunity you could potentially excel at. Because again, it's so many side hustles out here. It's it's thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of them out here, from DoorDash, Uber Eats, landscaping, pressure washing, like e-commerce, like Turo, t-shirt, making t-shirts, doing this, doing that. So many things out here. Car detailing, like name it. It's all kind of stuff. Janitorial, like house cleaning, flooring, installing carpet. Like it's so many things out here. But the question is, these things that we're showing you across here, like what's your knowledge level, what's your motivation level, all of these types of things, minimum investment. We didn't even get to that. Again, this is something that's in the Dream Stream strategy, where we teach you how to create, master, and maintain multiple side hustles. So make sure you get it, basically, is all I'm going to say. If you want to succeed at creating these multiple side hustles, you need to have a game plan in place. And that's what we sought to do with the Dream Stream strategy, right? Anything else, bro?
That's it, guys. Head over to leagueofhustlers.com. Make sure you get on the list. Hit shop.leagueofhustlers.com to get your gear, your merch, your League of Hustlers tees, everything. You definitely want to subscribe, because we're going to give out updates as far as the Dream Stream strategy is concerned. And this is also where you're going to find all the free downloads, that we're doing for the Dream Stream strategy as well. So make sure you do that. Like, subscribe, share this video, leave us a comment, let us know how we're doing. Or if you have any questions, let us know.
And we out just like that. Let's get it. Let's go.